Hi, this is Dorothy Kelty of Raccoon Alley Creations, and yesterday I made this little journal, traveler's size journal, and posted a video about it. And I got this was for Dear Julie VIP, and I got a question about how I made my mountain pocket here. So this journal is explain how to make it. Okay, so you start with a rectangular piece of paper. Okay, so here I've torn this right off the pad. When you're making this is a simple fold pocket. You don't have to use glue, although you can. Now, what you're doing is folding this so that you have two peaks here. These are the two mountains in the fold, okay? So I'm gonna take and fold this down. You can fold corner to corner if you want. You can leave a space like this if you want, however you wanna do it. Now, depending on the size of your page, let's see, figure this is the size of the page this time. You want this to fit on the page, and you're going to fold these in thirds. They do not have to be exactly in thirds. All they have to do is fit on your page. Okay, so we're folding this into thirds like this. Okay, and to make the pocket, you're going to tuck this edge, one of these edges. You can go either way, whichever way you want, but it's easier to do it into the one that you can see, obviously. So now we have an edge here with a pocket, an edge here, there's an edge here with a pocket, there's another edge here with a pocket, and depending on how you glue it down to your page, you can have a pocket or a tuck behind it. Okay, if you are gluing a pocket, see this fold here? You want to glue down this long side across the bottom and then up to here just on this back page. If you want to unfold it. If it's going to be a pocket forever, then you can glue up here and glue down here. But you don't have to glue anything. You can just leave it like this. Now, for me, the trick is, how do you decorate the edges? So on this one, I didn't decorate the edges. This is paper that I had printed on both sides, and so you have that design showing. If it's only printed on, if you're using paper that's only printed on one side, some of this is going to be the back and some of it will be the front of the page, and so there will be a difference. So with this paper, because you have so many pockets of things going in and out, I like to reinforce the edges. So if you just take, and I usually do it lighter than this, but I'm doing it darker so you can see, okay? So we've got an edge here, we've got this edge here, we've got this edge here, this edge here, and this edge here. So one of the things that I like to do to reinforce it is to use washi tape. Now you notice when you unfold the pocket, I've got on this side, I've got this edge, and this edge. And on this side, I've got this edge here, this corner here, so this edge, and this edge over here. You can trim this edge off if you want. Would have done it before I folded it properly, but let's just leave it the way it is. Now, I like to reinforce the edges with washi tape or with ribbon. So we're going to use washi tape this time, and I am not going to put the extra glue on that I would usually put on, just for simplicity's sake, okay? So I'm going to measure. You notice I don't have a mark here, which means that doesn't show. I just have this line here and I need to go from fold to the edge of the paper. So now, oh great, I picked one with a backing. And my thumbnail is short today, so it does not want to separate. So the good thing about one with the backing is that it's not going to stick all over the place. And the bad thing is you have to get the paper off. Okay, let me turn this over here. And now I'm just going to put this along the edge, going past this fold and past the edge. Then once you have that in place, you can just trim this edge. I don't care about this edge. It's not going to show in the pocket where I make it, okay? Now I've got this little short one here. So we need to go past the fold and do the edge. So we'll take that there. We'll use our pin to separate this. Okay? And now I will put it along this edge. Okay, and we'll, again, from the folder to past the fold. Okay, and then we'll go on this side from the paper to the fold. Now I will tell you that one of the things I do with this is when I don't glue it in place, and I'll show you this later, is this can be hidden journaling. And if it's hidden journaling, you may prefer to have this edge here, this trim the edges all the way around the edges, just so when it's open, you don't see, you know, the pieces of paper. I don't care about that. This is a junk journal. And the fact that you can see that it was a paper folded up doesn't bother me in the piece. Now this one, we have a fold here and a fold here. We just need to go across the fold. We don't have to go to the corner. So here we will take it from here to here. I'm just tearing that off. I'm going to open this up. Okay. And this will go down here. Trying to get it right by the edge. Now sometimes if I feel like I'm using thick enough paper, I'll go ahead and not put this right along the edge, but put it in a tiny bit, and then it becomes like a trim. But most of the time what I'm doing is reinforcing the edge. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Now we'll go on to the back side, and you can see we have one edge here, one here, and one here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Where did the edge go? Is this a different piece? I think this is a different tape. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and put this edge to edge right along here. Now this actually, I think there's a smaller fold here, and I'm not sure if that's sloppy folding or actual an actual fold of that. So I'm just gonna go all the way to the corner on that one. Okay, now we have this corner, this side, and this side. Let's take this since it's tearing off, and we'll put it right along here. And you do want these edges pushed down well, because you don't want them coming, getting stuck on the things you put in the pocket. Okay, so here's this one again. Looks like it just pulled off the roll. So let's go from this fold, past this fold, to the edge. We'll take this, take it off the backing, and now we're going to have this go along here. Even though these are not the same, I'm glad I grabbed that one, because you can see that, it still looks good because it's pretty neutral. Okay, so now the fold's going this way. So I'm going to take it and fold it up like this. And now I'm going to fold it, I'm going to burnish this down, up like this, and this one in like this. They could come in fold closer. You could go all the way over to, where the actual folds are if you want. But this fits on my page, so that's good enough. Okay, and now I'm going to tuck this piece underneath here. And now you can see the pockets better. So we have a small pocket here. We have a pocket here. We have this pocket here. We have this pocket here. We have this pocket here. And then depending on how it's glued down, you have a pocket or a tuck spot back here. If you glue it down on the paper with just this edge and this edge, or you come up only as far as this fold here, then you actually can unfold it and have hidden journaling space in it. If you go ahead and add some glue to it and put some glue down here, it's not going to unfold, and and it's a permanent pocket in place. Now, if you take, you can now decorate this more. So I could take and put, like, I have this little flower here sitting on my desk. Okay, so just a very simple sticker here. Looks pretty. Now you could use like a digital or a print or a magazine page from this, and then you would have other decorations here. You would have to worry about if there's writing about it being right side up, if you care about that. But if you don't, there you go. Your pocket is ready to go. And once again, I just want to thank you for watching my channel and for liking, subscribing, and commenting, because that helps my channel grow.